If my nipples want to be the center of attention, who I am to stop them?
We got a good one here, guys. This video is from a YouTuber called Hanny Rams. He's a smaller channel titled Men Aren't As Horny As We've Been Taught. The video is going to be in the first link in the description box. Tell her Darius Sim sent you. Let's get to it.
That's a disease that females have nowadays. They have this mindset that their body is their femininity. And they're saying, if I am beautiful, why shouldn't I enjoy it? Why shouldn't I put it on display? And they walk around butt naked or butt covered in a way that doesn't give any place for imagination.
Exactly. And that's why a lot of guys are not committing to women, because they're all on social media. You see them on the internet everywhere. They're half naked. They do interviews out there in the streets. I mean, everywhere you see, they have, basically nothing on. You go in the gym and they got these little tiny little outfits on. It's like there's no room for imagination. Men can get easy access to you. So most men, the quality men who aren't that thirsty, they're not looking to settle down and commit, because you can just go out there and see it.
Forcing men to look at them, abusing the primal instinct men have to deal with on a daily basis, just so they can get their attention.
I like her little setup. She's outside, chilling, relaxing. And that's what a lot of chicks do. They got their phone out in the gym and saying, you're a creep, stop looking at me, and all this stuff like that. She's spot on.
There is a lot of responsibility females need to take. Time has arrived that it's enough blaming men for things that they didn't create. We want men to be compassionate, understanding, a loving, a caring, reliable, trustworthy person. But we don't give them a chance. All we do is abuse them. Oh, woo, look at this, BBL. Woo, look at this, breast augmentation. Woo, look at this, pussy cleavage. Stop with that shit. You rob men from their own chance to discover their masculinity by keeping them hard, by keeping them on the edge of not being able even to decide or not, hold on, am I even horny?
That's why semen retention is so important. You don't focus on women. I've been through a period in my life like that. You guys need to, if you haven't, where you just when you're working, you're grinding, you're making moves, you're becoming better at life. Because when women are around you, like, they just distract you. You just got to just tune women out, because most of them, they just want your attention. They don't care about it. They want to distract you from your goal of getting money. If you want to be wealthy and successful, tune women out and go to work. I'm telling you, give yourself 1 year. You'll see the change you're going to make.
Don't even want to go and jerk off right now. No, she just passed by with all of her body exposed, and I couldn't resist. And you have to know, when I'm now talking to females, men can control themselves, but we never give them the chance. Men are thirsty to understand us. They want to be there for us. They crave this intimacy. They crave being your significant other. They crave to be this reliable person, that person, the only person you run to when you have to deal with something in life. But we don't give them a chance. There is a table full of chances, full of possibilities between a man and a woman. And that naked ass lady coming and shaving that whole table, putting her body on the table. And when they're being asked, what do you bring to the table? Oh, I'm the table. Didn't you see my body? There are millions like you. The fact that a female feels the need to force a man to abuse male instinct so she can get her attention.
That's all they do. Oh, you're thirsty. Stop looking at me. Right? They exposing you in the DM, screenshotting and saying, look at this creepy dude. Look at this creep. That's all they do. They know men look. They know women wear tight revealing clothes because they want you to look. And then when you do, they call you a creep or you're a weirdo and ill. Why you look at them? That's all they're doing. She's right. Just abusing your masculinity and your desire to look at a woman. And then they want to say, what you bring to the table? Like, they don't bring nothing for the most part. Most of these chicks, they just bring themselves. And that's it. And then they get mad when dudes don't want to commit.
Makes her the weak person in the equation. Because if you're a woman that knows her femininity and knows that's her true power, and that femininity has nothing to do with your body.
Nope. Nothing.
Then you wouldn't use your body to make a man look at you.
Men don't generally commit to women who, like, if you notice, guys, the women who show themselves off, who basically half naked, who got really tight stuff on, who they got their butt cheeks hanging out, you don't see those chicks getting rings. You don't see those chicks out and about with boyfriends or significant others when you go to the mall. Just go out there and look. You see typically the women who are clothed. They might have on some leggings or something, but they're not showing a lot because men don't want to commit. Men don't want to claim that. We don't want to be like, okay, this is my girl. Dude's going to be looking like, yo, that's, dang, like she got the cheeks, she got the chest hanging out. Man, that's your girl. Men, see, we'll smash chicks like that left and right. But we ain't trying to bring that home to mom, dad. We don't want that. And women don't understand it.
And those same females are going to social media, exposing themselves, hoping if a man sees them, he will want to invest into that beauty. He won't.
Nope.
He won't. Who wants to invest in that? You show your butt crack and tits. Well, he can find it easily on the phone. He doesn't even have to speak to nobody for that. He doesn't have to have your mercy to look at him. And men are using porn because of that, along with other reasons that they have, personal reasons. But the biggest drive men have these days to watch porn is because there is no intimacy. But there is a reason. We cannot just blame them. We cannot just say, come on, why are you watching porn? If you don't know that this is just a symptom. We are holding a huge part in the cause of men not wanting to be with us, not knowing how to treat us, not knowing how to approach us. We as female gender don't want to be held accountable for the outcome of our doings. Men struggling nowadays has a lot to do with us. Men, miscommunication, misunderstanding, frustration, struggles has a lot to do with us. This generation have no idea what we want from them. They try. They truly try. They go broke for us. They go crazy for us. They want to do more. They want to do that sacrifice of becoming your men. They want to better themselves. They want to become that man. They want to do the work. They're just so confused. Be loyal. Okay, but let me walk naked. Hey, don't look at her. I'm beautiful. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to have.
I agree with her. Like a lot of men are confused. Should I approach her? Should I not approach her? Does she want a bad boy? Does she want a nice guy? Like, does she want a Pookie and Tyrone, or does she want a nice man? Like, what type? So many men are like, okay, like, and a lot of men are just tapping out. They're saying, forget it, man. Because when I am nice, like, what do I get out? But when I treat you like trash, when I don't call you back, when I don't text you back, you at my house. right? You're texting me, you're chasing me. So many men are genuinely, they're hearing something on the internet, and then they're seeing how women respond. They're like, wait a minute. So you want me to text you at 11 a.m., good morning, or whatever. Then you at 11 p.m., a dude text you, what are you doing? You come to his house. So it's like so many men are just confused. And it's a frustration. Men are just tired. They're drained. Deal with most women and trying to understand them and stuff. Man, listen, you're gonna run yourself into an early grave. You're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna be pulling your hair out. It's not worth it. But that's what most men are saying. Most men are saying, I'm gonna, get into something else. I'm a game. I'm a do a hobby, because women are just a hassle. Men want relationships. They want to get married for the most part. Most men want to have children. Most women want that significant other, but so many chicks, they have a lot of issues. You got babies by different dudes. That's bums. You got chicks who divorce. You got chicks who tattoos. You got chicks with all types of mental issues. And men are like, I'm not being a part of that. For what? For some peace leave, just to smash real quick for some box? Is that really worth it?
You should start first. Show them the way. Invite them. Be welcoming. Be kind. Make it pleasant. Welcome him into you. Welcome him into knowing you. All you show is your butt crack. We are in charge of men knowing who we are. Men don't know. If we don't show them who we are, they don't know. They know what we show them. And if you show him your body, that's all he knows. And now we hate each other. Now each one of these genders want to be alone. We don't want women to abuse us. We don't want women to make us broke. We don't want women to treat us so poorly, to treat us like a wallet. We robbed men from the chance of getting to know what they can truly be. What's their potential? If back in the days intimacy was, what's the size of your heart? Can I share something? A part of me, so you can understand me better. And a part of you doesn't mean a tit. A part of you mean a feeling, a pain, a thought, a touch, a tear. That's what they crave. They crave you. Man is not as horny as we thought they are. They want to be loved too. They want to be appreciated.
And to be respected. Most men want respect, appreciation, and everything. Like sex, it's part of the situation, the relationship, whatever, but it's not the end all be all, right? You ain't having sex 24 hours in a day. Probably, let's be honest with you, no more than 10, 15 minutes at a day. So like, what else do these women bring to the table? Do they truly value you? A lot of men, like, you can just pay for some box. It's really, listen, getting sex is very easy. It's not hard in this world. Like, women are just giving it away. So what else are you women bringing to the table? Like, are you willing to cook, clean? Are you willing to do all these different things? Do you truly respect these men? Most women don't. You see it on the internet. All they do is talk about how terrible men are. Men are bad. I choose the bear over men. So men are like that. Listen, that gets tiring. Like men are the big bad boogeyman. We built this world for you women. And this is how they repay us. They think that we just these terrible people. It's sad, man.
They want to be understood. They want us to listen to them with our senses, with our intuition. They don't want to be seen like an object. We objectify men.
We don't want to be seen as an ATM. I don't want to be seen as a wallet. That's all they do is gimme, 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 gimme. Like we some pay pigs or cash cow. That's why they be like, oh, he got to make $250,000 a year. Just like you women don't want to be reduced to, a a peace sleeve or just to be just smashed. Men don't want to be seen as walking wallets at ATMs.
By objectifying ourselves. That intimacy back in the days of what's the size of your heart turns slowly to be what's the size of your dick, what's the size of your wallet, what's the size of the ring you're about to buy me, how many Michelin stars this restaurant have, what's the size of your insecurity because I'm walking naked and everybody's looking at me, so you better don't tell me what to do, and you better don't tell me that you have insecurity, and you better don't feel like I am shared with everybody else. Oh, don't feel like that. No, I'm just beautiful. You have issues.
Yep. You've seen it so many times that you don't tell me what to wear in these street interviews. My boyfriend can't tell me what to wear. And if he do, that means he's insecure. That means he can't handle a strong and independent woman like me. Just they don't respect these men that they with.
And when you go and watch a man and you ask him what you can provide, how much money can you bring, how much money you make a year, you objectify men. You wanting to know the size of his wallet is objectification. We do what we don't want them doing to us. We do to them because we cannot face ourselves. We cannot face the work we need to do. We cannot face the change we need to take. We rob them from their choice. We rob them from a chance of intimacy. We rob them from the biggest thing they could have, knowing themselves. They're all the time so busy jerking off. If we want a change, we must change first. Because we hold the biggest chunk of this problem. Men, it's on themselves too to change. But we have to show them why. We have to give them a reason why to. Because right now, there's not even one reason that's worth chasing.